Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tartar Zone. Yeah, we're here for the live reaction to me watching the second episode of season 2 of Doctor Who. Lux is the name of the episode, and I've seen some of the reaction online in regards to this shit show. And I say shit show because apparently that's exactly what it is. It's a complete and utter shit show. Even fans that have been supporting RTD have not liked this particular episode, which I'm not surprised. I did actually say that I believe that this episode would be dire. And from the little clips that I've seen as well, because people posting online, because, you know, the Doctor Who fandom, especially the Simps, they don't care about giving spoilers away, you know, for those of us that are not going to watch at 8 o'clock in the morning, because who can be bothered getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning to watch this complete shit show is beyond me. But they seem to want to spoil it for everybody. But from what I've seen and the clips I've seen and the reaction that I've seen from this is probably worse than the Robot Revolution. So I honestly thought the Robot Revolution was the worst thing that I've watched in years in relation to Doctor Who. So in fairness, I think this is going to be an absolute, utter, complete shit show. I'm just going to say this though, you know, for far too long in this fandom, I believe that a certain group of Doctor Who fans out there have lowered their standards. And if you lower your standards, then you're going to get shit like this, to be quite honest with you. And, you know, the one thing that I can say, and I've said numerous occasions, I'm proud of the fact that I never lowered my standards and I expected great things from Doctor Who. And for what I've seen from the reaction, we are not getting great things with Doctor Who. Now, I will say this. It'd be nice to say, you know, I'm glad fans are starting to wake up to all of this and realise that maybe RTD doesn't have best intentions when it comes to Doctor Who. But it's too late. You should have been calling this man out from the very beginning, especially when he started talking about his personal politics and started attacking fans. You should have come out and said, no, that's not how we do things, RTD. You know, have a little bit of decorum, have a little bit of self-fucking respect, and stop going after fans because they have differences of opinions. But what I've been told of this episode, he takes the piss out of Doctor Who fans. And I've seen a clip which absolutely verifies that he's taking the piss out of Doctor Who fans. Now, I don't know what else is going to take everybody in this fandom to wake up to this man, right? But as I said, it is too little too late. You know, this episode, I think, is going to, you know, break the camel's back for a lot of fans out there. To be quite honest, if the Robot Revolution didn't do it, well, this one is definitely going to do it. We are going to watch it. We are going to watch it, and we're going to react to it. I'm dreading it. I've got to be honest with you. President Lemon says, "No, just seeing it. I like it." That's fair enough. If you like it, if you liked it, that's your opinion. You're entitled to like whatever you want. Um, but the overriding factor for me is this a Doctor Who episode? And from what I've seen from people out there, this doesn't feel like Doctor Who. People have said they've praised RTD for trying to do something different, but it falls flat on its face. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm about to give this shit show a watch anyway, so we'll see what happens with it. But this was the episode. I made it clear this was an episode that I thought would sink it, and hopefully that is the case. Because I'm sick and tired of this. I just want Doctor Who, right? I don't want these bullshit, right? And he is mocking fans. I've seen the clip, right? So I'm gonna obviously watch it when I watch the episode, but um, he's mocking fans, and I'm sorry. People might be able to stomach that, but for me, that's a no. You don't go and start slagging fans off, right? I'm sorry, but that's not how you try win fans over when you've already told fans out there to f off, and you've been vile towards fans since you came back. It's not an attitude to have. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna start this episode now. It started straight away with the latest atom bomb test. So I'm about to play it now, and we're getting going. So here we go. Bit of black and white going there now. Right, so we're in the cinema. Queen Elizabeth II. Okay, bit of a reference there to the Queen. Bit of 50s music going. Right, hold on. I was getting a new film reel, is he? I used to love old cinemas. We used to have some. They've all closed down in Ireland now, unfortunately. Right, here it is. Ring a ding lamp man now. Right, we got a bit of singing. Mm-mm. Right, sinister music. The moon is shining straight onto the projector, is it? Oh no, it's shining onto his spoon, which is shining onto a picture, and now is projecting itself onto the projector. Okay, that's a bit stupid. Sunshine Sally. Oh, okay. We're going 3D. Right, intro time. Do 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 do. Please just cancel this show now. It has to die. Right? It just this current iteration just has to die. It's written by RTD, so you know it's going to be shit. Like, right, they're in the TARDIS with Belinda, the bigger, and Shooty, the crybaby. Why is she saying "Let's go home" to Gallifrey for? There's another little hint. I'm telling you, man. She's either she has to be. I bet you she's a Time Lord, man. She's a Time Lord. Right, he's still bouncing. But okay, right, but why is the he's gone back to 1952? But why is the TARDIS still bouncing? Should it not just be going "Wah, wah," doing its normal shit if he's gone back through time? This is the fun. Seriously, man, will you just stop, man? I don't. I honestly don't like the way this doctor acts. Why have I lost sound? Hold on, I've lost sound for some weird reason. My phone's acting up. It's because someone's trying to bleed and ring me while I'm watching this bleeding episode. Like, this is annoying me now. Right, let's go back to where it was. So he's bouncing off the turning. There we go. Right, we're back again. Oh, she's one of these. She wants to see her parents again. Have we not let? Is this another Rose 2.0 like Father's Day? Wow. 1952. Oh, oh, she's look. I don't, I don't, I don't get this, man. Right, so she's wearing her little dress. Middle of the Korean War, by the way, but no mention of that on the newsreel. Rock Hudson. Oh, she's depressing, isn't she? Well, if you travel back to 1952 and you came from 1920, no, 2025, like, of course, people in by the time you get to 2025, people are dead. Like, she's one of these depressing bleeding companions, is she? Oh, my dear. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit of a stickler, or maybe I'm just getting old, right? And expect certain things. So they've landed in 1952 in the middle of a street. Yeah. Now maybe it will be explained as we go on a bit later on, but there's no people on the streets whatsoever. Like, there's no people on the streets at all. Like, it's 1952, right? And you've got these two outside the cinema, and there's nobody around. Seems a bit weird to me, but might be explained. Let's. So, what was the point of All right. Oh, we did the Scooby Doo line on Velma. Oh, are they gonna go into this diner? Oh, you bend the rules. So basically, she can't talk to them because obviously they're people of color. Oh, jeez, stop breaking the law for just being in here. Jesus. I suppose, like, if you're going back to 1952 and you have a black doctor, this is exactly what's going to happen, though, isn't it? The all American accents are. Someone was saying that the American accents were dodgy. I mean, they are, but they're not as bad as they were back in the day. Have to say. So, I mean, a bit of an improvement there, I suppose. I mean, we're 12 minutes in, right? And I mean, I'll just. I mean, it's not. Nothing is. Oh, she called him sir. Oh, she shook his hand. Wow. That wouldn't really happen. Yeah, RTD, what you doing? Thought you were going to be, on the nose there. She shouldn't be holding his hand. 1952 wouldn't happen. Right, no spoilers, yeah? No spoilers now. Come on. I'm only 12, 13 minutes in now. I know some people are dying to say shit, but no spoilers, yeah? Let me figure this out myself now. Oh, so the movie keeps playing to an empty house. Okay. But oh my god, come on, Thelma, come on, Fred. Will you just leave that shit out now? Come on. Oh, the Sonic, whatever it is, remote control. Hmm. Yeah, so far I will say, 14 minutes in, it's it's not great, but I mean, because nothing's happened really yet. But I mean, it's not awful. Oh, I know this segregated space. Here we go. Oh, the care that poor fella is still there, telling them to go away. So he's obviously been protecting everybody. Oh, she's giving about the fact that he's just called the doctor. She says it's ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Well, you're about to find out, Shooty. Just don't cry now. Yeah, it's gone all right. I'm not really a fan of bank holidays, to be quite honest with you, but oh, here we go. I I'm just gonna say something though. I don't believe that this concept belongs in Doctor Who. Sorry, but that's just my personal opinion on this. So this is weird to me, but we'll see where it goes. Oh, for God's sake, he's crying. Ring a ding man is crying. That's a good question. What year cartoon of? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, the letters have just fallen off. Harbinger. It's actually annoying me. Reggie, babes, please. The doctor doesn't talk like that. Will you just stop, man? I'd appreciate if the person in the chat that's mentioning the other YouTuber doesn't mention the other YouTuber, please. Okay, I'm here to live react to uh, this episode, yeah? Okay, it doesn't help when other people stick their nose in. So just leave it out, please, and just focus on the episode. What, did it bring his dead missus back or something? Has she just sussed the 15 people are in the film? They're in the film. Yeah, in the film. Yeah. Yeah, it's a different cartoon, you fucking moron. It's oh, here he is. Oh, oh, it was his missus. Hold on, he says, I'm a two-dimensional character. You can't expect a backstory. Well, I'm sorry, RTD. Yeah, we do expect a backstory. See, this is the problem with his writing, right? There's no substance to it. There's no meat on the bone, right? And that's the issue that we have with the RTD era. He thinks the audience should just go along with him and just accept what he says, without any explanation. Now, maybe we will get an explanation, but when I hear lines like that in an episode, then it shows me that the writer just doesn't give a shit what he's actually producing. Now, we're 23 minutes in, and this episode hasn't infuriated me like the Robot Revolution so far. Yes, some of Shooty's dialogue is annoying me, babes and honey and all of this other shite that he comes out with. But so far, there's nothing here to say to me, yeah, this is rubbish. It's all right. 23 minutes in, it's all right. Um, but we'll continue and see where this goes. But the Ring of Ding Man is doing me a head in because he's breaking out in song and dance as well. Um, But look, that's to be expected because he is a cartoon of the 1950s. And if anybody's ever seen cartoons of the 1950s, I mean, that's what the cartoons would have looked like in the 1950s. So, as I said, the first 20 minutes of this, there's 20 minutes to go exactly now, 23 minutes in. And the first half of this episode, not much has happened, but it hasn't infuriated me. And you know what I mean, like the Robot Revolution did. Um, so far, there's nothing on the nose here. Um, but again, this is a concept that I believe that has no business being in Doctor Who in the first place. I think that's what's weird about it. It's like there's nothing really happening. It's not that bad, but it has no place in the Doctor Who universe, in my opinion. Now, that's just my opinion, right? I can understand why some people out there have said that they like this so far. But of course, we'll see what happens, you know. Anyway, let's continue. 23 minutes in, which means I have 20 minutes and 38 seconds left. Oh, oh my God! They just showed Jinx Monsoon again, and the Toy Maker, and of course, Zootek. I mean, that awful design of Zootek. I mean, that was an abomination, folks. Let's be honest about it. Okay, so we're doing a whole. I mean, he did actually warn us, didn't he? He was doing this whole gods and fucking fantasy bleeding thing. So we're keeping up with the team. Uh oh. Right, right. He's got about to turn them into cartoons now, isn't he? There we go. Right, hang on. Can someone explain to me why all of a sudden now they're speaking with bogey American accents after being turned into cartoons? Can someone explain that to me? Wow. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, oh, that animation is horrible now. What the hell? Oh, oh, so the more they keep saying sad shit, the more they keep changing. Okay, right, they're back. Oh, he's about to break the frame. He's changing the frame. Okay. Okay, this is annoying. Um, uh-oh. Okay, Copper is just. You're in a space that's designated for white folk. It's not a place for Caribbeans or so. I'm not Caribbean. What the? Don't you dare point a gun at me. Oh my God. Right, right. Okay, this is where it's about to turn, isn't it? Okay, let's compose myself here now. Hold on. Right. And there's always a bit of a biddy. Yeah, so your woman that you was talking to in the cafe that held his hand, that asked him if he could help, has now turned on him, gone and got a copper, and now the copper has pointed a gun at them, and she's turned into this racist. Great. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, okay. They were still inside the film. Oh my god, this is right. So hold on, they're walking through the screen now. Ready? Right, they're gonna push the screen. Oh, they've broken the glass or the screen. That's yeah, that's original. So they're climbing out now. Oh, they're climbing out. Oh no way. Oh, I know where they are. Here we go. Here's the fourth wall break coming up now. Right. So this is the problem with Modern Hill. So he decides that he's going to bring in rope real fans in, or so-called fans, and they're about to break the fourth wall. Oh my! This is yeah. And in fairness, I mean, they picked three of the most stereotypical of that side of the fandom, haven't they? I'm actually surprised they didn't get one with blue hair or something. Well, here, let's have a look at this whole scene now. No, they're hugging them. I knew this would happen because this was leaked online. He's take he's literally taking the piss out of fans now, right? So this is what your showrunner is doing, right? So all of you that have supported RTD, I just want to put this into context for you. So you have all supported them, and of course, with every TV show, right, there are leaks everywhere, right? You have leaks, and you have sources, and you have people that put out the rumor and speculation and stuff like that. And he's literally taking the piss out of everybody now, right? I knew this was going to happen because it leaked online. And by the way, she in a wheelchair. Is that why she's not standing up? She's in a wheelchair. Right, let's see where this goes. So the doctor is telling them, so my life is not real, it's fictional, and you watch me on the TV, and I've seen every single episode. What's your favorite? Blink? Not the one with the goblins. Blink. So what is the episode Blink? It's an episode where you can't blink. Uh, it's more than that. This is I am okay. I spoke too soon. Um, 23 minutes in, it was actually fine. And now, oh my God. Oh, please, please, please pray for us all. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know, Lee. I mean, blink, yeah. What? Oh my God, he's got the Doctor Who logo on the TV. The what? The, oh, this is stupid, man. He's taking the piss out of you. I hope you all know that. All of you guys that supported him, he's taking the piss out of you right now. We're not important. Oh my God, we're not important. It doesn't matter what happens to us. He's literally telling you he's aren't important. This is a spiteful little man. He is a spiteful little man. I just no, no, no. You just want to all stop lowering these our standards now, right? You just want to fucking look at this for what it is, right? And stop blowing smoke up his backside, right? He doesn't fucking care about you. He doesn't care about Doctor Who, right? He's actually mocking. Oh God, oh my Jesus Christ Almighty! 31 minutes in, and still nothing's really happened though. Do you know what I mean? This is another thing as well though. We're 31 minutes in, and nothing has happened in relation to the Ring a Ding Man, right? Just the start of the scene where everybody disappeared in the cinema, and then his little interaction with the Doctor, and then them got but nothing's happened. It's just pointless. Thanks to you, I met my two best friends. Wow. No way. No way. The fucking cheek of him. He is one fucking spiteful little man. You want to be ashamed of yourself, you fucking asshole. Oh, whew. Oh my god, he's calling it boy generation still. What? He's healed himself. Right, so here he is back again now. Imagine being so fucking horrible that you use an episode of Doctor Who to mock fans who made you. Like, I don't care what anybody says. They could take this the wrong way for all they care. We made RTD. We made that man because we tuned in to watch his forced era. And now, out of spite, because we don't agree with his opinions and his ideology, he decides, oh, I'm just going to take the piss out of you now. Let the light of the Time Lord build me a body. Oh, wow. So the regeneration energy is going into, oh, sorry, because it's boy generation energy. Oh, oh, he's changing. That's exact. You know what that scene? That's what that scene represents him. He's hung up in the air, and he's on even though it's a stage. You are right, an altar. Wow. And they made this poor caretaker a feckin' idiot. Seriously, it's a show for people who hate Doctor Who. You're absolutely right. No Doctor Who fan can like this. I'm serious, man. Nobody can defend this. He's literally told you that you don't mean anything to him. Like what? Belinda, do what you're fucking told. He told you to run, you run. You dope, you. Oh, oh, we could see his heart now. Hearts. Sorry. Right, so your man's born in all the film. Oh, it's cancellation energy. Yeah. I'm telling you now, this era is going to be the final nail. If there wasn't a final nail, this is the final nail. It's done. Oh, there's the. Oh, he's coming out of the cinema now. Here we go. All right. Wow. So there was no real danger again. Light without end. Oh my god, this is just. Oh, let me guess. It has a happy ending. Ah, look at the grumpy old bitch. Oh, now she's on board with him. Oh, Mrs. Flood. Limited show only ends May the 24th. Oh my. Oh, this is. Oh. Right, let's see what's going to happen next week. Oh, oh. Oh, the fans are back. Taking the piss out. Wow. Oh, this is the midnight sequel, isn't it? Or supposed to be the midnight sequel. Oh, I just don't know what to say anymore. I mean, nothing's really happened in it. And then that scene with the fans is just that's the part that's annoyed me and upset me a little bit, because it's clear what he's doing, and I just wish fans would wake up, because he clearly doesn't care about us. He clearly doesn't care about Doctor Who. This man has a clear agenda, and his agenda is to scream at the world of how angry he is at the rest of us. You know, he slagged people off that put out rumor and speculation and leak stuff online, and he thinks that that's being clever. It's not being clever. It's showing your audience that you actually have, you actually have contempt for them, that you don't respect them, right? Now, this apparently is not going to be the only fourth wall break that we're going to see throughout this series. And I've been told as well, like a lot of others that are in the know, that there are more fans apparently going to be popping up in this. And I just believe he's just using it to take the piss out of us real fans. I just don't know what to say, because there was no threat, and there wasn't actually really any threat. It just plodded along. I mean, was it as infuriating as the robot revolution? No, by no means was it. But this is not Doctor Who. It's not. The concept. A lot of people have been saying it in the chat. The concept was an interesting concept, right? But I don't believe that actually belongs in Doctor Who either way, even if it is an interesting concept. But it was poorly executed, in my opinion. I'm not. I can't get angry anymore. I'm actually upset at that one, because it was clear what he was doing there. He's mocking us all now. He's taking the piss. And then to actually get Mrs. Flood to say that line at the end, well, it's a limited show, and it ends at a certain date. Is that him actually, like, taking the piss out of people that are saying that it's cancelled? Or is he actually saying it's fucking cancelled? But the fourth wall breaks are getting a bit tedious now, and they don't add anything to the show, in my opinion. It just, I just don't know what I'm actually stuck for words, man. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say to you. Is like, it's not goddamn awful like the robot revolution was, but nothing really fucking happened either, and there was no real threat. And he just takes the piss out of Doctor Who fans. So I mean, that's what I can get taken from it. I just don't know what to say. I'm running out of things to say. I'm running out of anger. He's just fucking draining the life soul out of me watching this. That's the best I can describe it. I'm actually dreading next week now. I just poorly exit. RTD is not a good writer. He's lost his mojo with Doctor Who. I know some fans think he never had any mojo, and that's fine. Fair enough. That's your opinion. You know, I do think he had a bit of mojo, but whatever mojo he had, it's gone. It's gone. He left Doctor Who because he said he was burnt out. And this to me is just an era of a showrunner or a writer that shouldn't have come back, that's still burnt out, to be quite honest with you. I don't think he has what it takes anymore like he did in two. Listen, when he brought Doctor Who around in 2005, you could see the enthusiasm, you could see the excitement. You know, he had all the emotions like all the Doctor Who fans. It could have fell flat on its face and it didn't. And we were all hoping and praying that the show would do well. And in a lot of fans' eyes at the time, it did, right? But this is a man that ran out of steam, and he admitted he'd ran out of steam, and that's why he left, right? I don't think he's I don't think he has it anymore when it comes to Doctor Who. He can do his It's a Sins and his Years and Years and his new show on Channel 4, and he'd probably knock it out of the park, right? But when it comes to Doctor Who, he hasn't got that anymore. He hasn't got it. He's lost it. And it's shown in the writing. His writing is clunky. The dialogue is just pathetic. And, you know, the fans even said it at the end there, he's taken the piss out of himself as well, saying, well, they gave away the plot in the middle of the episode, at the end and in the middle of the episode's a bit, you know what I mean? He's even getting the fans to come out because he knew that's what we were going to say. So he's preempted it by sticking those idiots in there to actually say what we're feeling, but mocking us and taking the piss out of us. I just don't know what to say anymore. He's actually breaking me. I have to admit, I actually got a little upset there. He's breaking me with this. Because he's shown me he doesn't give two shits, man. And this show doesn't deserve it, man. 60 years. It doesn't deserve this treatment. Like, what? Like, how can you be that spiteful? How can you be that angry and that bitter that you take everything that we love about the show and mock it? And he won't care that fans like me are upset. I've grown up with this show all my life, and when it does go off air, I'm going to be devastated. I was even talking to Lee behind the scenes. We had a nice long chat after our stream, and we were discussing about Doctor Who and what we thought the future would be, and we were talking about all the different problems with it. He's broke me, man. He just doesn't give a shit. So how we expected to give a shit if he doesn't give a shit? And then we get criticised for fans out there then take it out on us. It's our fault that Doctor Who is probably going to get cancelled. And it's not. All we've ever wanted is for the standards to be maintained. I swore I'd never get upset again after the Timeless Children, but he's just broke me now. What a vindictive little man. What a horrible little man. The only thing I can say is that at this stage, hoping that it gets cancelled. And I never thought I'd say that. And that's what annoys me because he's made me hate something. He's never he's made me hate something that kept me going in the times that I was really low in my life. This show picked me up and gave me something to look forward to, and he's taken that way. And I don't care if people have a bit of a laugh at me and slag me off, right? This is what the difference is between me and these so-called Doctor Who fans. We feel everything. And now I've got to face the reality now that it's done. It's done. I've always tried to be hopeful, and this is what annoys me as well as fans out there. And all hates Doctor Who. He just keeps hating on it. He just keeps hating on it. They don't realise how much that breaks my heart to come out and criticise something that I love so much. But he's done it. He's done it. He's broken me. So well done. Well done. I'm not getting upset about RTD. I'm upset about Doctor Who and the fact that he's a vindictive piece of shit. Even Chibs wasn't this bad. And I know we gave him some fucking stick. But you know what? I don't think he was ever this vindictive, to be quite honest with you. I don't think, I don't think he was that angry with fans that he went and did stuff like this. This is just a man that doesn't care. And I'm just gonna say it again to all you little simps out there. Shame on you. Shame on you. And if this show does get cancelled, don't even dare come to any of us and blame us for this. Right? Look at yourselves in the mirror. Yous are the ones that are responsible for the downfall of this fucking show because yous wouldn't fucking have the balls and the courage to call it out. Forty odd years of my life I've given to this show, and he's just basically stuck two fingers up at me today. No need for it though. That's the thing. There's no need for it. But he's doing it anyway because he's angry with everybody and he's angry with the world. So he's taking out on us. But he won't care. He won't care. He'll be sitting back now laughing. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'll be alright, lads. You know me. It's just a bit of a shock to realise that the showrunner hates your fucking guts and doesn't care about a show that you've given most of your life to. It's a bit of kick in the teeth, really, to be quite honest with you. You know, as I said, Chibs, I don't think has ever been this vindictive. And I don't pick up for Chibnall all that often, as you know, but he was never this vindictive. Yeah, he threw his toys out of the pram when we criticised him over the cancer scene and stuff like that. But it was never really vindictive. You know, they just didn't agree with us. But he wouldn't go out of his way. It's at least Chibs tried. But I always said that though. He tried. He just tried something different with Doctor Who and it didn't work. But he tried. This fella is not even trying. Right? And he's wrote for Doctor Who before. And his era, along with Moffat's first few seasons, are considered, you know, the golden age of New Who. And this is the thing. It still goes to show that I still have a long way to go to let this go. But I think he's made it clear to me now that I don't matter. You don't matter. Fans that helped make this him and make this franchise what it is or what it was, Jordan knew him. He doesn't care. And I just, you know what's frustrating? I just wish all the other fans out there would see that now. As I said, it is too late really, but it'd be nice if fans actually just came out now and said, you know what? They were right all along. They were right all along. Fuck RTD. But they won't. They'll blindly support them. That's what we see in today's world. People will just blindly support people. Even if they're ruining something that they love, they'll blindly support it. I just can't get my head around that. Why would you sit back and let this man slag you off? Tell you that you mean nothing. You don't matter. That's why you got those 3 Gobshite fans in there. And they went along with it, by the way. They went along with it. And all of these other fans that are probably going to turn up, they're all going along with this. I hope these are 30 pieces of silver was fucking worth it. Right? Just like Judas betrayed Jesus, you have betrayed Doctor Who, and you have betrayed this fucking fandom. Fucking disgrace. He's done it. He's broke me. He's done it. I swore I'd never let it happen again. But he's done it. So well done. You got what you wanted. You've made me hate something. I know. I know. You're all right in the chat. You all know. Like, I just don't get why. That's the question I keep asking every time I get let down. Why? Why does he hate us so much? Why do these people hate us so much? What have we ever done to deserve this? All of our loyalty, over those years, spending their money. I just don't get it. It's dead. It's done. It just has to go away now. It has to go away. It has to be missed, as Lee said. And then maybe one day there'll be people that will actually want to do right by the fans and right by this show. But the biggest fear I've always had is that if it goes away, I'll probably never see Doctor Who in my lifetime again. And that's what upsets me as well, is that he's taken that away. So many things I'd like to say to him, but what's the point? You'll be just screaming into the void. He doesn't care. And I think that's what hurts the most. You know, people try to warn me, no, don't get too emotionally attached to it. It's done, it's been done a long time. And I know some fans have been able to walk away. I know some fans have been able to detach themselves. But that's not me, it's not me DNA. And I'm fucking pissed at myself that I'm upset, but this hurts. This hurts real bad. I know everybody is trying their best. Look, I this needed to happen. I think a lot of people know with me this needed to happen. Because I haven't been able to let go. But this has made me realise that I probably do. After all the shit I've taken as well over the last 7 years, man. To be justified in everything that I've said over these last 7 years and all the grief that I've taken for 7 years off these fans out there, so-called fans out there, attacking me for my opinions, for calling it out, for not compromising or not lowering me standards. yous are also responsible for this. And as I said, if this show dies, yous do not dare come at me or any other fan out there that have only wanted the best for this show. You look at yourself in the goddamn mirror and you blame your fucking self. The one show that I looked forward to every week, even during the Jodie era, you know, I was like, it's probably going to be a shit show, but I still wanted to see if you could do something with it, you know. And to myself, I was kind of looking forward to it a little bit. But this era is clearly designed, or this season is clearly designed to push fans away. And that's a vindictive, bitter old man. I just didn't want to face the fact that this show was over a long time ago. I kept holding on, holding on. This is what annoys me. People say Noel hates on Doctor Who. Noel's not a fan. Noel's this, a bigger. Noel's this. Noel's that. And I still held hope that something good would happen. And I just filled me fucking self for the last 7 years, man. Thinking that any of these people cared. Some fucking savior, what? Some fucking savior he turned out to be. This is a rescue mission, me fucking ass. Well, I tell you something, the overnights for this are going to be very interesting. But what I can say now, I'm going to try to recompose myself here. But what I can say is that if you analyse the episode itself anyway, there's not much going on with it. So, I mean, I don't see how this gets a bump in the ratings anyway, because there's nothing, bar the cartoon concept, there's nothing new or original here. There wasn't really any danger either, right? And we can forget about the cameo of the fans, or the fake fans, or whatever you want to fucking call them. If you just analyse this episode as a whole, there was no real threat. There was nothing. It was just like, it just came on. You had the scene at the very start of the cinema, which I thought was actually all right. I thought the first 23 minutes, okay, it's a bit slow, but there's nothing there that I said that I absolutely hate. But that second act, that second half is just a disgrace. This is a fella that's lost it as well. He's just lost the plot, man. Doesn't matter anyway. I know I'll be mocked. I don't care. I know fans will take the piss out of me. I don't care. Do what you want. Do your worst. I've had it for 7 years. I could take it for another 6, 7 weeks, whatever it is. I can take it. It's still not going to change my opinion. Do you know what? One thing I'm proud of myself is that I never compromised, and I never lowered my fucking standards for anybody. And I'm proud of that. But at what cost? And people don't realise the shit that I've been through in this fandom, right? The stuff that's been said about me wife, the attacks, constant attacks. attacking me dog as well. And I'm not talking about the recent person, by the way, and I don't want him thinking that I'm talking about you. I'm not. I'm talking about the fandom in general, the whole fandom, the Tom Vances of the world, a mob of 2,000 people targeting me and my friends because we dared to speak up. We dared to, say, no, this is not how it should be done. You have to respect it. And what thanks do we get? We get called names, and we're called bigots. We're called fake fans. We're called every name under the sun, all because we wanted our show, and it is our show, to respect its legacy and to respect those who came before and respect the fucking fandom most of all. Exactly. I mean, even the stuff with like they landed in 1952, and in fairness, I will say this: I was expecting more of the, of their white racist people, but it was actually quite toned down, if anything, um, which I'm actually surprised at. But that's not the issue with this episode. The issue with this episode is the horrible writing and the vindictiveness of the showrunner. His contempt for fans, his contempt for people that have put out information or leaked stuff online. He has proven he does not care. Well, my review for this won't be happen. The review panel won't be happening until next week anyway. But I'm gonna need till next week to recover from this anyway. Taking the piss. The mad thing is that a man that came along in 2004, brought Doctor Who in 2005, saved me life, and now he's absolutely destroying me with this. Like, how can you go from that, being someone that apparently loved the show, and he did show genuine care and love for the show, because you could see it turn out to be completely the opposite now. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll probably do the panel on. I think everybody was saying Friday or something will be the best day for it. We might do a Friday or maybe Wednesday midweek. So yeah, but it's going to be a very. I think it's going to very. It's going to be a very highly charged review panel. Um, I think a lot of people are going to have a lot to say about this. And even if you haven't watched the episode, if you've watched the clips, even, because nothing really happens in the episode, as I said. So, I mean, it's not. The thing about it is, nothing happens in it. It's not more infuriating than the. Well, it's not on the nose, I should say. Sorry, that's the wrong word. It's not on the so on the nose like the Robot Revolution was, but this is worse in the terms of the fact that the showrunner has shown his utter contempt for Doctor Who fans. So if it crashes and burns, I know there'll be a lot of fans out there that'll be happy. And I don't blame you now, to be quite honest with you. I don't actually blame you. But yeah, more than likely we'll probably do the review on Wednesday or Friday. What I'll do is I'll see who wants to come on. So if you want to come on, Matt has already made it clear he wants to come on. But if you want to come on, send me a DM, whether you're on Instagram or you're on X. If you can't get in touch with me there, then leave a comment under this stream and let me know that you want to come on. And then on the night that we do it, I will send the emails out if I already have your email. If not, what I'll do is I'll put the link in the chat when we start the stream, and you can come on. Now, I'm just going to say this, though, just for now, because obviously this is the way we do it. I'm just bringing on people that we know, or the regulars, as they say. So if any of the regulars want to come on, you know how to get in touch with me, and you are more than welcome to come on and discuss this, because I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty to be said about this episode, to be quite honest with you. I just can't get me head around what he's done. As I said, the first 20 minutes of this, nothing really happens though, but it's not like, oh, it was that bad, I want to knock it off. There just was nothing really happening. When is it now? I said, well, maybe Wednesday or Friday. It depends on what I'll do is, right, whoever wants to come on, let me know if Wednesday or Friday suits. If it's Wednesday, then let me know Wednesday, and we'll probably be going live around. I'll probably leave it a bit later, between 7 and 7:30, like we used to do back in the day. So it'll be 7, 7:30, either Wednesday or Friday. But Lee is saying Wednesday is best. So if Wednesday is good for you all, then we'll have the review panel on Wednesday. What I will do is I'll actually put up the stream tonight. So let me know of Wednesday. So Matt, if you want to come on, you said you want to come on. Is Wednesday okay for you? If Wednesday is okay for you, between 7 and 7:30 Wednesday evening, our time. Obviously, you're in Australia, aren't you? So the time difference. Just message me, mate. Well, if Wednesday suits you, we'll do it Wednesday, because I think leave midweek is actually probably best for everybody. So we'll do it Wednesday. Wednesday between 7 or 7:30. Matt, you just let me know if 7 or 7:30, obviously our time, UK time, suits you. Ted is not happy about it either. But let me know if 7 or 7:30, if later or earlier works for you. So I'll put it up for Wednesday, between 7 and 7:30, and whoever's available can come on and give their opinion. So Lee will be definitely on. It looks like Matt will be on, and I'm pretty sure we'll have a couple of the other regulars that do be on with us as well, to come on. And I think it's going to be a highly charged one, to be quite honest with you. I think this one is going to be more highly charged than last week's review panel, to be quite honest with you. I just go on. He's all right. I'll keep him here. It's all right. You all right, Ted? You all right, buddy? Do you want to come over and sit beside your daddy? Yeah? Come here to me. Oh, you little fella. Oh, at least I have you, what? At least I have you and mamas. Huh? I wish everybody could see you. I wish everybody could see you. Your cuteness. You're my canine. Yes, you are. Yeah. Me little baby. Yeah, so So look, if anybody wants to come on, if you're a regular, let me know. And we'll see. There's a couple of new people in the chat as well. But we see you over the next few weeks. Maybe I'll bring you on for, because we always do an overview of the whole season. Then at the end, where we have a big ass panel. So if there's anybody that doesn't get to come on for the episode reviews, what we normally do is we do one big stream where we bring, well, I could bring up to, I don't know now because StreamYard, I don't have the paid version of it, but we used to be able to bring 10 people on at a time, that including the host. So we'll try bring as many people on, or what we'll do is what we normally do is if we get a lot of people in the studio, or bring people on and kind of rotate, so a lot of people then can give their opinion, and we might do a season review. And yeah, Robert can come on. Anybody, as I said, you know, if Robert wants to come on, Robert is more than welcome to come on. Robert has been with the channel for a long time as well, nearly since day one, like Daniel. Anybody that I know that's been with us from the very beginning is more than welcome on. So, but as I said, for the as we do a season overview. When we do that panel, then I'll bring on some new people if there are some new people out there that want to come on and maybe give their opinion about the season as a whole. But I'm just going to say this now. I don't think Disney should wait, or BBC Studios should wait to make any sort of announcement in relation to this show. For me, just get it done and over with. Just come out and tell us what the future of the show is now. There's no point in waiting, right? Why make us go through that now for the next few weeks? I don't get it. You know, me and Lee were talking about that last night off stream. Now, why wait? Just get it out, done and over with. Look, waiting is not going to change the fact that this is a shit show, right? So, you know, why wait? The ratings on this are not going to improve. I don't care what anybody, they're not. I'll be actually shocked if this does well in the overnights. I will, because I won't get it. Why would it do well? Nothing really happened. As I said, if you forget about the vindictiveness of RTD and what he did, right, everything else was boring, right? As I said, the first 20 minutes were okay, but it was kind of, you know, the cinema scene where the ring-a-ding man comes out. That part was fascinating, right? That was all right. I still don't believe that concept should be in Doctor Who. I don't believe that this whole concept it should be in Doctor Who, right? But for the first 20 minutes, there was nothing there that I was saying, oh yeah, this is absolutely horrible, right? It's that last 23 minutes which really kicks you in the gut, right? Which really kicks you in the gut, because he's making it clear that you that are watching this, he does not respect you. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because, as I said, I've only got limited time on this. I hope you have enjoyed my reaction, and if I have upset anybody with my reaction, I'm sorry to bring you all down. I didn't mean to depress anybody, but I'm myself, and I'll never stop being myself. And I'm just absolutely, today I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken today. Anyway, thanks everyone. Yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it there. We'll see what I will be back obviously tomorrow when we get the overnights for this absolute abomination. But Disney need to pull the plug, and they need to pull it now. Imagine wasting 100 million, giving RTD 100 million to slag fans off. Because that's basically what they've done. They've given him 100 million so he can tell how shit we are. and then use the simpy fans that support them and blow smoke up his ass to break the fourth wall to mock us. So, well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I hope it's under 2 million. I really do. I hope it's under 2 million, man. And I'm sorry, people can criticize me. You can say that's no, you're being vindictive. I don't care. He's being vindictive. I just want this to die now. Right? It's the best thing to do. And yes, you did say that, Lee, and it's the comment that I'm actually going to throw up on screen. Sue him. I would sue him. Sue him for this, right? Because he's taken 100 million off you guys, and he has absolutely pissed 100 million down the drain, right? Yous gave him 100 million because you wanted Doctor Who, right? That's what you paid for. That's not Doctor Who. You didn't get Doctor Who. He didn't deliver. So I'd sue him, and I hope they do. It's not very often that we pick up for Disney or say Disney should do something, but you should sue the ass off Bad Wolf Studios and sue him. And maybe, look, I'm not going to totally put the blame on BBC, but they have to take their part in this as well. But I'd sue. I'd sue. It's not what he's paid for. He's paid for Doctor Who. And I know, by the way, and I have it on very good authority, that BBC wanted to do right by Doctor Who this time. The biggest fucking mistake they made was allowing RTD to come back. But I just want to say in the defence a little bit, when they got the forced era off him way back then, right? Maybe that's the RTD they were thinking that they were going to get, right? Obviously a better and improved RTD, and to push this franchise into the stratosphere. But it hasn't. So that's on them, thinking that they could trust RTD to deliver. But you can't really blame them after his forced era. That's the thing. But they have to take their part in this. And if I were BBC as well, you know, just make the announcement. Just get it done and over with. So we know where we stand anyway. If you're continuing this shit show, just let people know if you're continuing with the shit show. I think I am gone now after this season. There's no coming back from this as far as I'm concerned. You three fans like that, you don't deserve to have an audience. And he doesn't have an audience. That's the thing. The audience staff stuck here. Any Doctor Who fan that was like me, that was hanging on to see if RTD could deliver, I think this is the final nail in the coffin now. I think he'll turn those fans away now. They're gone. And then what have they got left? They've got all of these fake simpy fans that blow smoke up his ass. That's what they've got. Right? And there's less than 2 million of them. And trust me, there's less than 2 million of them. And Doctor Who's not even trending on any social media platforms, and it hasn't. The first episode didn't get any trending. The show is not trending anywhere. Absolutely disgraceful. Sue him. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I need to detox and I need to watch something that's going to cheer me up. So the missus wants to watch something, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to watch something now just to get the bad taste out of my mouth, to be quite honest with you. But I hope you're happy. Well done. Well done. You just broke any support, that any lingering support that you had left. It's gone now. The only people that are going to support you is all your little simps and all of these gobshites that keep blowing smoke up your backside and telling you how great you are, right? And they're not going to be able to sustain this show for you. So well done. Well done. What a way to absolutely destroy a show. Congratulations. Anyway, hopefully some fans out there now realise that backing this horse was the wrong thing to do. And call him out. That's all I ask is to do. Be truthful. You know this was awful as much as I do. Call it out. Do the right thing. Right? And I've already seen some fans out there that have liked what RTD has done. Some of those fans have called him out. And I want to just say, well done. Still, I think it's a little bit too late that you have, but you have done it. It's at least you have done it. Right? Now, let's see the rest of you now call this fucking out, please. Do the right fucking thing near the end. Do the right fucking thing, because this is coming to an end, I reckon. But do the right thing. Don't be remembered as the fan that blindly supported him till the end. Do the right fucking thing now and call a fucking out. And to all you little simps, remember one thing, as I said, if this show does get canned or goes on hiatus or whatever happens it, right, which means it's not on screen, I want you to look at yourselves in the mirror, and that's who to blame for the downfall of this show. It's not me, it's not Lee, it's not any other fan out there that called this bullshit out, right? This is on you. This is on you. And I hope, as I said earlier on, that your 30 pieces of silver were worth it. I really do. But we know by history, people never learn. Judas, when he took those 30 pieces of silver, it didn't work out too well for Judas. Judas betrayed. You fans have betrayed the legacy and the history of this show. So I just hope those 30 pieces of silver were worth every fucking penny to you. 30 pieces of red carpet access. I couldn't have said it any better. Well done, Lee. That's exactly it. You soldiers are souls for premiers. You soldiers are souls for goodies. Right? Soldiers are souls for cameos in the show and whatever. And you say we were the problem. Never were we the problem. Never. And I'm proud of every single one of you in this chat that stuck by our principles as well. Be proud of yourselves, because, you know, all the shit that we've all taken over these last 7 years, 8 years, you know, we went through a lot together as a community. We have here, especially here, you know, because I run this channel and anybody that's associated with me has gotten it in the neck because of my opinions, right? And I've always blamed myself for that, but people have always said, no, it's not your fault. You've had your opinions. We support you because we agree with you. But we've been through a lot together. And I just want to say, I'm absolutely proud of you all. I'm proud of you all for sticking with me and for sticking to our principles and calling this out. So thank you. And I'll never forget that, by the way. I'll never forget the support that you have given me through all the tough times and all the bullshit that I've had to deal with over these last few years. And all because I wouldn't come out and blindly support, whether it was Chris Chibnall or now with RTD. I don't blindly support. Okay? I expect the show to be a certain standard, and if it doesn't reach that standard, I'm going to call it out, and I'm going to always call it out. And that's what a real fan does. This show has meant the world to me. It's been a big part of my life. And today, the showrunner told me that I don't matter, I don't care, and stuck 2 fingers up at me and said, basically, fuck you. Right. I'm definitely going to leave it there. I'll see you all Wednesday. I'm going to put that stream up now as soon as I finish and schedule it for 7:30. I think 7:30 probably be the right time to do the stream. So I'll see you at 7:30 Wednesday evening for the review panel of this absolute abomination Thank you for tuning into this reaction. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some stick over this, but I don't really care. You know me. You know, they slagged me off the last time over the Timeless Children one. I don't care, right? The one thing I will say is I do wear my heart on my sleeve sometimes, and these things do get to me because I care, and I've always cared about this show, and that's the one thing that's hurt me the most, is people out there have said that I don't care about Doctor Who and I'm just a hateful person. No. The reason why I've been the way I've been for the last 7-8 years is because I do fucking care, and I've always wanted the best for this show, and I wanted it to be done right, and for the people to come in to respect it and to respect us as well, but to respect the legacy of that show, an IP that at one time was considered one of the biggest out there. It's not one of the biggest now, right? It's a joke. People are laughing. I even seen some fans say, you know, they don't even say that they're Doctor Who fans anymore. That's like the 80s. They're embarrassed to say they're Doctor Who fans now. But I will say this. One day, maybe, I hope it is in my lifetime, if this does get canned, hopefully one day someone comes back or someone takes over the show that cares about Doctor Who and just wants to write good science fiction and cares about the fans and their feelings, because that's the difference between us and modern fans today, right? We feel these things, right? We feel it. Anyway, oh no, we're going out swinging, Lee. We're going out swinging. I said to you last night we weren't going to, we talked about it behind the scenes. Well, I'm not taking this lightly. I'm not going to be defeated, right? We are going to go out swinging. If our franchise, our favorite show is going out with a whimper, well, we're going to fight for it every inch. End of story. That's what we do as Doctor Who fans. I am not, as they say, I am not going quietly into the night. Anyway, I'm glad everybody tuned in to watch. Sorry to make you all depressed and stuff, but you know me, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm never gonna stop being me. But one final word, RTD, you can go fuck yourself. See you later, folks.